virtual welcome to everyone. I'm Roanne Sones, CVP of Azure Edge and Platform, and I'm excited to be here today to discuss transforming your Windows Server workloads on Azure. During the session, I invite you to ask questions in the Q&A tool. We have Microsoft experts online ready to answer your questions. So let's go ahead and get started. We spend a lot of time listening to you, our valued customers and partners, to understand what is top of mind. And it's clear many of you are accelerating your digital transformation, and it's happening across all organizations of all sizes. We have customers who have developed applications in the cloud and are now looking to bring those on premises. And we have customers who are looking to modernize their on-premises estate and make it more cloud ready. And in many cases, customers are trying to do both of these journeys at the same time. So it's not surprising that there are a common set of questions that arise. Questions around applications, like how to make them more cloud ready over time, or how to make your cloud apps more consumable at the edge. Questions around costs, and how best to optimize costs in a hybrid environment, or how to reduce OpEx for Windows Server VMs and move to more of a CapEx model. Questions around management, like how to ease lifecycle management for Windows Server VMs, or asking if there are consistent Windows Server tools between Azure and the edge. These are all great questions that we will answer over the course of the session today. But first, I want to be really clear. Azure is the best place to run Windows Server and SQL Server. This promise is at the core of how we engineer and bring our products to market. We invest in unbeatable offers. You can reuse your Windows Server and SQL Server licenses with software assurance in Azure. This can save you 40% with the Azure Hybrid benefit, and up to 80% if you use the Azure Hybrid benefit with reserved instances. We are deep in our security investment. We invest over $1 billion annually in security R&D, with over 3,500 cybersecurity experts on hand. And we've plumbed that security knowledge and expertise through every layer of the product stack, from silicon to OS to service. Third, we continue to develop seamless hybrid capabilities. We've designed hybrid support to be built into Windows Server and Azure, not bolted on. And we have enabled hybrid innovation with stretched databases, bottomless file servers, and hybrid management. And this is just the start. We are focused on accelerating our Windows Server investment and delivering unparalleled innovation to our hybrid customers. For over 25 years, Windows Server has evolved with the times, starting with the first server for the masses, Windows NT. Since then, we've worked hard to deliver on your requirements. We delivered industry standard identity with Active Directory. We delivered industry standard policy management with group policy. We embraced the data center with .NET, virtualization, and deep hardware innovation. With Windows Server 2016, we delivered new industry-leading security with virtualization-based security along with container support for customers developing new cloud apps. And with Windows Server 2019, we continue to strengthen our hybrid capabilities, like Windows Server integration with Azure File Sync for bottomless file server storage, and Active Directory integration with Azure AD. There is no one better to manage, secure, support, and optimize Windows Server than Microsoft. And as before, Windows Server will continue to transform with the times, focusing to meet your needs and make Windows Server best on Azure. To do that, we sponsored IDC Research, who surveyed over 800 IT decision makers, representing a range of industries, such as healthcare, financial services, and telecommunications. And here's what they told us. 90% of those IT decision makers believe that Microsoft understands their enterprise technology needs. 94% reported that Azure meets their compliance needs very well. 90% believed that Microsoft runs both their Windows and Linux workloads equally well. And 88% believe that Azure provides an excellent hybrid cloud environment. We are both glad and humbled by these results. And we're leaning in to do more to ensure that Azure is the best home for Windows Server and SQL Server workloads. And that includes 3 new areas of innovation that I'm excited to announce today for your Windows Server workloads. I'll introduce these new innovations by first talking to one of the most popular workloads for our Windows Server and SQL Server customers today, running ASP.NET web apps. Given its popularity, it's not a surprise that Microsoft has delivered a fully managed and optimized service to run these apps, called Azure App Service. Azure App Service is a world-class hosting platform in Azure for .NET apps, App Service, and Azure SQL. By letting Azure take care of availability, security, and infrastructure management, you can better optimize your resources and spend. You can take comfort in depending on a cloud platform that runs over millions of .NET apps and trillions of SQL queries every day. And one customer example is Primera Blue Cross. Primera chose Azure App Service to speed up development, amp up developer efficiency, and deliver and scale new services fast. The company uses app service diagnostics to guide its self-troubleshooting experience, to both self-diagnose and prevent issues before they occur. The company appreciates that App Service offers 0 downtime deployments, plus lower infrastructure costs. Primera's cloud journey actually started with Azure IaaS, and over time moved to a platform as a service with Azure App Service. Their experience with Azure App Service demonstrates how we can add managed service automation to make .NET apps run best on Azure. Now, right now, we are seeing massive IaaS growth as different apps move to Azure. And these apps have different patterns and requirements, some of which don't have the simplified platform as a service option that we just discussed with Azure App Service. So what do you do? What about all the other Windows Server apps that we don't have a managed service for? We want to bridge that gap too. Now, we often hear from customers that server lifecycle management is complex. Windows Server admins are responsible for day-to-day administration, such as backup, disaster recovery, monitoring, security, change tracking, and more. Wouldn't it be great if you could have Azure do all that for you and include Azure VM best practices? Better yet, wouldn't it be even better if you could standardize and intelligently onboard these services for your organization? That is exactly what we're doing. This Ignite, we are introducing the preview of Azure Auto Manage, a new Azure service that helps customers significantly reduce day-to-day management tasks with automated operations across the entire lifecycle of Windows Server. The automation of frequent, time-consuming, and error-prone management tasks, such as onboarding and configuration of Azure Backup and Security Center, will help you realize both operational savings and enhanced security. Azure Auto Manage will intelligently onboard to select best practices for Azure services, automatically configure each services per those Azure best practices, configure guest operating systems per the Microsoft baseline configuration, and automatically monitor for configuration drift and automatically correct it when detected. IT admins can now manage their entire VM lifecycle with point-and-click simplicity, individually or at scale. So let's take a closer look. Let me pass this to Dean Wells for a demo.
Let me walk you through Azure Auto Manage for virtual machines. This is a new service, specifically as its name implies, for virtual machines, that eliminates the need for you to discover, know how to onboard to, and configure certain services in Azure that would benefit your virtual machines. We consider them to be the best practices Azure services, things such as Azure Update Management and Azure Backup. The list goes on. In addition to onboarding you, it automatically configures each of those services per Azure's own set of best practices. An example might be Azure Backup. Backup the virtual machine once a day and have a retention period of 6 months. It automatically configures the guest operating system per Microsoft's own baseline configurations, which have been available for a long time now. On top of that, it monitors for drift and corrects for it when detected. What this means is if your virtual machine is onboarded to Azure Auto Manage, we'll not only configure it per our own best practices, but we'll monitor it to ensure that it continues to comply with those best practices across its entire life cycle. If it does drift or deviate from those, we'll correct it and pull it back into compliance. Last but not least, the experience is incredibly simple. We've designed it to be point, click, set, forget. So let's go ahead and show you what that looks like in the Azure portal. So here you can see we've typed in Auto Manage into the search bar and it's returned the Auto Manage for Virtual Machines service. So I click on Enable Existing VM, I select VM1, I then hit Enable. Job done. It really is as simple as point, click, set, and forget it. The only time you need to hear from us about this virtual machine is in the event we attempted to remediate because it had drifted from compliance, but were unable to do so. These are some of the services that we automatically onboard you to. They are part and parcel of our best practices white paper, which you can find in the Cloud Adoption Framework, and there's also a link at the end of this video. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Dean. As I said before, no one manages Windows servers better than Microsoft. Auto Manage is an amazing solution that simplifies management for Windows Server customers and will reduce costs through automation. I urge you to try the Auto Manage preview. We can't wait to hear your feedback. So let's build on our management theme and talk to the new innovation in Windows Admin Center. Admin Center is your remote management tool for Windows Server running anywhere, physical, virtual, on-premises, or in the cloud. Admin Center is available at no cost and provides a familiar yet modernized set of tools, all from a single browser-based graphical user interface. We're actually coming up on the 3-year anniversary of Admin Center, and we have truly impressive growth as we now have millions of servers under management. In addition, Admin Center also has partner extensions available, where partners provide differentiated customer experiences for their server hardware, such as richer telemetry to view the health of your servers, and simplified management to then take action on those telemetry insights. Dell, HPE, Fujitsu, DataOn, and more are all investing in making richer Admin Center experiences. So a special thank you to them and all of our Admin Center partners. We also want to say thank you to our Admin Center fans. You've told us how you're using Admin Center to manage your Windows servers, clusters, and Azure Stack HCI deployments. And you've also had a common request to bring Admin Center to Azure. Well, I am here with some great news. Windows Admin Center in Azure is officially in private preview. We are now bringing your favorite server management tool to Azure, integrating it into Azure to provide granular management, an inline RDP client, and more. So check it out at aka.ms/WAC in portal signup. And to give you a snippet of what you will find, let's turn it over to Jeff Woolsey, who will showcase Windows Admin Center in Azure.
I'm really excited to show you what we've been doing to make Azure the best place to run Windows Server. That starts by bringing your favorite management tool to Azure, Windows Admin Center. Let's take a look. Here I am in Azure, and I'm going to go ahead and select a virtual machine. You'll notice here in the left-hand side under Settings, I have a new option for Windows Admin Center. And all I have to do is simply connect to Windows Admin Center, and you can see we brought your favorite tool here to Azure. You can see real-time updates here in the overview page for CPU, memory, networking, and more. If I want to be able to review certificates, for example, have anybody ever have a certificate that expired? Ooh, I sure would like to take a look at those before that happens. If I'd like to take a look at events, for example, and take a look at how I'm doing from a security standpoint, I can easily click on security. I can come over here and I can actually filter out the verbose events. I only want to see the critical errors. And in fact, I've got 0, so everything's great there. But the most requested feature by far has been the ability to remote in to a virtual machine. So today in Azure IaaS, you can connect to a VM, and what will happen is it'll download an RDP file and then run it in a local client. But the top request we've had is the ability to actually remote into a virtual machine running on Azure IaaS, but do all of this in a web page. Well, just like that, we've brought that to you in Windows Admin Center, now available in Azure.
Thanks, Jeff. It's great to see us bringing the portal experiences together by integrating the Windows Admin Center into the Azure portal. While VMs continue to be popular, we are seeing an industry shift to containers for modernization, which brings us actually to our third area of new innovation for your Windows Server workloads, app modernization with containers. Gartner predicts that by 2022, more than 75% of global organizations will be running containerized applications in production, a significant increase from fewer than 30% in 2019. Now, for containers in Azure, that means using the Azure Kubernetes Service, or AKS, one of the fastest growing services in the history of Azure. AKS allows you to focus on your app development, with Azure handling all the infrastructure of orchestrating Kubernetes for you. You don't need to deploy, monitor, update, or manage any of the kube lifecycle. That's all just taken care of. Best of all, AKS allows you to manage your Windows and Linux apps through a unified API and allows you to mix Windows and Linux apps in the same Kubernetes cluster to provide tremendous flexibility. And while you are clear you appreciate the ease and scale of AKS, you've also told us you want the ability to run these cloud apps on premises. This is where Azure Stack HCI comes into play. As you all know, we announced the public preview of Azure Stack HCI in July of this year, with general availability coming later this year. Azure Stack HCI is a new hyper-converged infrastructure operating system from Microsoft delivered as an Azure hybrid service in partnership with our OEM ecosystem. With Azure Stack HCI, you can run Windows and Linux virtual machines on premises on top of modern, industry-leading price-performance HCI solutions from our OEMs. And you can leverage your existing tools and processes and skill sets. Now, running VMs is great, but we know you want to deploy your new containerized Windows and Linux cloud apps on-prem as well. For folks that are new to Kubernetes, on-prem setup and configuration is not straightforward. How do you set this up securely? How do you manage the kube lifecycle? How do you patch it? How do you deploy a cloud app on premises and in the cloud? Is there a way to manage your cloud and on-premise kube from one control plane? We hear you, which is why I am thrilled to make another announcement today. AKS on Azure Stack HCI is in public preview. AKS on Azure Stack HCI is a fully conformant Kubernetes cluster that is hybrid by design with built-in Azure Arc capability so all your Kubernetes deployments can be managed from Azure. It is consistent with Azure, meaning you can take the same containers you have been deploying on AKS and deploy them on AKS on Azure Stack HCI, and they just work. And it is familiar, as AKS on Azure Stack HCI supports both Windows and Linux containers with edge local administration with the Windows Admin Center and global cloud management via the Azure portal, all while delivering on the Microsoft promise of built-in security, as we'll manage AKS on Azure Stack HCI and keep it always up to date with the latest features and security updates. Jeff will now show you a demo of modernizing a .NET app using AKS on Azure Stack HCI. Over to you, Jeff.
Thanks, Roanne. Hey folks, today we're going to lift and shift a .NET application using Windows Admin Center. We're then going to upload or push the new container image to Azure Container Registry, and then we're going to deploy that application to the Azure Kubernetes Service on Azure Stack HCI and to the Azure Kubernetes Service. Let's go. Here is my existing ASP.NET web server, which is hosted on IaaS that we're going to modernize. I'm going to show you how to lift and shift your application to a container without changing a single line of code using Windows Admin Center. We're going to start by launching Admin Center and connecting to the container host. The first step is to create the container image of your application. You can choose to use your source file, a Visual Studio solution, or use a deployment zip package. I'm going to use a zip package in my demo, so I'm just going to browse to the zip file using Admin Center and select the application. Now, from the container tool, all I need to do is fill in the required fields such as image name and version. And notice that below your Docker file is automatically created. All I have to do now is click the build button and the image creation process is started. Now it'll take a few minutes to finish, so while that's doing that, let me switch to an image that I've already built. The next step is to push this image to your Azure Container Registry. The Azure Container Registry is a private Docker registry where you can store and manage container images and related artifacts. Let's deploy to Azure Kubernetes Service on Azure Stack HCI first. I already have an AKS HCI cluster deployed using Admin Center. I'm going to deploy my app using PowerShell using a standard YAML file. You can find this on the Microsoft AKS website. The only change is to update your container image name with the one you just uploaded to ACR. And with a couple PowerShell commandlets, my deployment is successful. I can see the external IP address of my service. Let's click it and boom, my website is running. Now, let's show you AKS on Azure Stack HCI and AKS are consistent. My next step is to deploy the same workload, exactly the same YAML file to AKS using PowerShell. Let me shift to my AKS cluster. Again, same YAML file, same PowerShell commandlets, and again, with just a few clicks, just like this, you guessed it, yep, there's my same exact website using the same exact container deployed in Azure on Azure Kubernetes Service. Right back to you, Roanne.
Thanks, Jeff. As you can see, with AKS on Azure Stack HCI, this enables you to focus on containerizing your app estate while Microsoft takes on the complexity of managing and securing the on-premises Kubernetes environment for you. We hope you try it out and are really eager to hear your feedback. As I mentioned earlier, Azure Stack HCI is currently in public preview, and we're on track to GA the new release by the end of the year. We have a huge partner ecosystem, and if you want to learn more, go to aka.ms/Azure Stack HCI. It's a really great foundation of modern infrastructure to try out our public preview of AKS on Azure Stack HCI with your containerized application workloads. As you can see, we're working to really make it easy for you to modernize your apps in the best way possible, whether it's containers, virtual machines, in the cloud, or at the edge. And if you need help, we have that too. Wherever you are in your cloud journey, the Azure Migration Program can help accelerate your progress. The Azure Migration Program offers proactive guidance and the right mix of expert help at every stage of your migration journey. It really ensures you can migrate infrastructure, databases, and application workloads with confidence. There is a wealth of resources and tools, such as free migration tools, step-by-step technical guidance, training, and help in finding a migration partner. If you haven't already, you should sign up today at azure.com/AMP. Well, we have covered some great announcements today, which I'm personally really thrilled about. I would be remiss not to discuss our ongoing commitment to Windows Server. We have 3 release channels for Windows Server that enable you to self-select into the experience that is best for you and your environment. The Windows Server Insider represents our fastest release ring, with monthly feature updates so you can evaluate and give us feedback of the new features while they're in development. For organizations that want more stability without forgoing the faster innovation for containers and VMs, we have the SemiAnnual Channel, which delivers feature innovations twice a year. And finally, we have the traditional long-term servicing channel, or LTSC, which follows our traditional 2 to 3 year release cycle for feature innovation. When it comes to Windows Server learning, we have been hard at work developing 23 new learning modules that accrue to 7 new Windows Server Learning Paths. The slide highlights a sampling of the level 200 to 300 learning paths that are available. They cover a variety of topics with a particular focus on how you can get the richest hybrid experience across Windows Server and Azure. We're also working on learning modules for the hot topics like Azure Stack HCI and Windows Admin Center, which will be available soon. Collectively, these are fantastic new resources to help you wherever you are in your digital transformation, with more on the way. In October, we also have a 3-part mini-series coming up. So I encourage you all to please register to learn more about how to maximize value with Azure IaaS. Also in October, we will have our annual Windows Server Summit. Join us at this virtual event, no surprise, to learn about strategies, insights, and technologies to modernize and manage your Windows Server ecosystem. And finally, while I said at the top, it bears repeating. We have some unbeatable offers with the Azure Hybrid benefit, providing up to 80% savings. I also want to point out the Azure Hybrid benefit can help you save when it comes to Azure SQL, Azure Dedicated Hosts, and the Azure VMware solution. So if you're running Windows Server and SQL Server on VMware, you can seamlessly move your VMware-based workloads from your data center to Azure and integrate your VMware environment with Azure and save at the same time. You can learn more at aka.ms/Azure Hybrid benefit. So please be sure to try out the AKS on Azure Stack HCI, the Admin Center in Azure, and the auto-managed preview. And of course, take advantage of the Azure Hybrid use benefit and save. With that, I want to thank you all for joining the session today, and I wish you a very best Ignite 2020.